Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Quick general love reading for my friends Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Whenever you watch this, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you resonate, let us know, like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for the support. So guys, we are going for a smaller Celtic cross for this one. Let's find out together what's coming through for you. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus in the love arena. Let's see what we can get. We get not enough, frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear or ego issues, jealousy. Love call, someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Bottom of the deck, we have cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Let's also pull from this oracle deck. Look for a sign. Remain positive. Compromise. Bottom of the deck, you are ready. Well, ready to make a decision. Is it possible to compromise? Maybe with a former partner that can reach out. Is their offer enough? Or is the connection like an old song? Let's see what the tarot has to say about these energies. And we are ready. So, current situation, judgment, and the Ace of Pentacles. Look at that. Challenge, temperance, the compromise, oracle card. Is it possible to do so? Crowning energy, 5 of Swords, core of the situation, 6 of Pentacles, in the past, Star, in the future, Ace of Swords, big conversation, love call, well, it can be, our focus, King of Swords. We are going to talk and we are willing to go straight to the point. Queen of Wands, bottom of the deck, well, a love call. The Queen of Wands is an energy that can be magnetic, attractive. She can seduce, she can catch a lot of attention, she can be highly sought after. Passion, desire, chemistry can be factors, but she is also intuitively guided because she has a black cat as a best friend, and so she knows how to understand if a situation is truly deserving of her attention. This is the main point, guys, because basically we are looking at a flow of energies that can be about a second chance. There can be a major token brought to the table in a conversation, let's say, that can allow some of you to evaluate the opportunity to be once again with a former lover. I am a little bit bothered by the 5 of Swords, guys, because as you may know, this one for me is an ego-driven energy. And it is in contrast with the Temperance Major Arcana, basically, because the Temperance is about a divine alchemy, making the best out of the elements that we have in a situation, working things out, meeting other people halfway. It is a divine alchemy, the Temperance. There are maturity, patience, the willingness to compromise, but without forgetting virtues and values that are important for us. This is a problem. The Five of Swords is an obstacle, because it is about dealing with someone that wants to have the last word only for the pleasure to do so, when in reality it doesn't really matter. Clouded interaction. And what if some of you have already embraced the role of the people surrounding the man in green and red, kind of realizing that the situation was not fair, and the best possible choice was to remove from the situation, leaving the man behind, stay alone, whatever you say, and talk about a satisfaction then, because we have also the Six of Pentacles, core of the situation. For me, it is a fair and fair exchange, in order to avoid the woman up, woman down dynamic that can be a downside of the energy. But what if the connection was not respectful enough, was not fair enough? Some of you may have achieved a meaningful level of clarity about that, despite the fact that maybe the connection itself was a source of satisfaction, let's say, for some of you, because the star in the past is a beautiful energy. But what if the star that is about hope didn't translate expectations into reality? I hope that you can get the point. This can be an aspiration in favor of a connection, then the connection unfolds itself. Can we say that the connection is matching expectations, yes or no? This is part of the deal for all the interactions that take place in the everyday life. And basically, it seems that the Ace of Swords is truly a major conversation with someone that can ask for a second chance, but despite how meaningful the Ace of Pentacles can be as an energy, we have a lot to discuss. Let's find out more. Let's see. Judgment, Ace of Pentacles. Two of Wands. Crossroads, soulful decision. For me, the man is holding the world in his hand. So an energy about his life, but also an energy about completion, coming full circle. That's why I usually say that the Two of Wands for me is an energy that can be an influence for the following chapters of the journey. And this is a big crossroads, because the former partner can bring a major offer that can even be about commitment if we follow the consideration about the fact that the Ace of Pentacles can be a cornerstone in order to build for the future. But are they trying to win some of you guys over? Because we have ego in the Not Enough Oracle card. Ego is a factor, again, when it comes to the Five of Swords. Jealousy is another keyword that I am looking at. Well, the man in green and red can be a jealous one. So maybe it was a factor. Let's see the Temperance, Higher Road. The Magician, taking action, making the best out of the tools that we have at our disposal. The Magician is also the one with the higher vision. And we have the Six of Cups, my favorite card in the deck. Memories in this case, guys. Memories because it is a potential second chance, basically. This is also an energy that is extremely pure, the purest of hearts for me. The gesture that the kid is doing in favor of the little girl comes from the purest place of his heart. No second intentions. this is what some of you will have to evaluate at the 100%. The intentions of the other person. And then you have a big question that is asking for an answer, basically. Is it possible to compromise with this person? Taking into consideration how things unfolded the first time. Let's see the Five of Swords. King of Pentacles, which is an energy about commitment, and the Eight of Swords, stuck energy, a sense of discomfort. And guys, the point is the following. What some of you can question in the interaction with this former partner is their willingness to commit. Because the King of Pentacles, first and foremost, resonates, of course, with the Ace, but it is a trustworthy, grounded, reliable, structured energy. The King can provide for himself and is also willing to do the same in favor of those that he cares about, those that he loves. And this is what some of you can question about the other person. That's why the Eight of Swords. The lady is bounded in a rope, blindfolded, surrounded by swords, which are thoughts, doubts, questions, what ifs about the other person. And you have a certain amount of episodes that are about the experience that you have had with this person. The Five of Swords is about issues that were involved within the connection. And so despite a big offer, you have a crossroads to face. And the Look for a Sign Oracle card is about an encouragement to pay attention to all the details, and also an encouragement to remember, if you have already seen writings on the wall about the connection the first time. Let's see the Six of Pentacles. King of Swords, recurrent energy, our focus, and the Star, another recurrent energy. So basically, we come back to the consideration that we have already shared. Because the Six of Pentacles is an energy about a potential woman up, woman down dynamic, if there were issues involved in the connection, a wish was prevented. There was an expectation, there was hope in favor of the connection, but we couldn't manifest it properly because there was an unbalanced interaction involved. And now that the second chance is on the table in order to be evaluated, some of you have to pay a lot of attention, because we can talk, yes, but it's kind of like you have a piece of paper with all your notes written down so that you do not forget anything about all the things that you didn't like about the connection. And this is just an example to explain how meaningful the crossroads is. We cannot overlook anything, basically. We need to pay a lot of attention. Star, Three of Swords. It was a disappointment. Expectations were not met. Heartaches, heartbreaks, sadness, regrets, something that didn't go according to expectations. And the man in green and red in the Five of Swords is holding 3 swords. So the other person is the figure that we can associate to the disappointment, to the heartache. And now they are back. Let's see the Ace of Swords, guys, because it seems that this can be a conversation super essential. No games, but also an approach in favor of you guys that is not willing to accept mind games or nonsense of any kind. The Sun and the Six of Pentacles once again. So the Sun is about clarity, guys. It is about exposing everything. And paired up with the Ace of Swords, I have to be 100% honest, it seems to be a combination that is about calling a person out. And because the Sun is about inner happiness for me, some of you can truly address all the issues that were involved in the connection in order to express your point of view, in order to speak up in a respectful way, but also in a way that can pay honor or respect indeed to your virtues and values. Because if you have been taken advantage of by the other person, it will not happen again. And that's why it seems that the man in green and red can be called out. Because some of you may perceive a Knight of Wands energy when it comes to the desire to win a person over because of ego. Because we want to prove that we can win someone else over, and this is not exactly fair as an approach. That's why the Six of Pentacles is absolutely meaningful in this flow of energies. This offer, this Ace of Pentacles, if it comes from the other person, it can even be a grand gesture, but what should be questioned is the intention of the other person. And the Sun is about bringing everything to light, everything out in the sun, so that it can be clear at the 100%. And so the Not Enough Oracle card can be a reminder about the connection and about the reasons that basically didn't allow the connection to be successful the first time. The Three of Swords is absolutely decisive. It didn't work. So guys, let's pull some more oracle cards for guidance considering these energies. Here we go. We get Breathe, which is a quiet moment in order to get in alignment with the higher self, in order to think. Also an encouragement to avoid petty fights, altercations, arguments, discussions. There is no need to fall for those exchanges. Unfinished Symphony, number 10, Wheel of Fortune type of vibration. Let's say the cycle is not yet completed. The symphony is not yet completed with this former partner. But the Ace of Swords will put a closing point on the situation, one way or the other, let's say, because there is free will to make a choice, basically. But this is about another question, for example. What can make you happy, what can make you satisfied, what can bring a real excitement. Because the lady, which I love, cannot wait to discover what the journey has in store for her, but she may have gone through challenges like a 5 of Swords-ish, 3 of Swords-ish connection. And what if the closing point is the key to ignite new opportunities, new interactions, new adventures? So this is a big question, but new life shows up, and maybe it is meaningful to consider it in order to evaluate if new endeavors, let's say, can be more auspicious than a second chance with someone that was truly a source of disappointments and hurts in the past. But still, one last big conversation, and then a big choice to make. Guys, I hope that I made myself clear and this was helpful. Let us know if you resonate, comment, like, share, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, I wish you the best. Take very good care of you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.